Hi, it's Grace with Grace Happens Daily. It is 8/8/26. It's Lionsgate. I'm going to do a timeless reading for Lionsgate, and so it'll apply to any year that you see this. But we just we need to just kind of go through a couple of things about like what this is about. You may not know anything about it. You may know a lot about it, but I just want to cover a few things. That this is a gateway opening. It opened with a full moon, and it's going into a solar eclipse. And it is 8/8/8 because since it's 2026, the 2 and the 6 equal 8. Okay, so it's 3 8s. This is about clearing out. Okay, here's my selenite wand, which is a clearing crystal here. And this would be my inspiration for what I'm doing here on my channel at this time, during this time of year. But I'm wanting this also is to come into deeper alignment with who I'm called to be and what I'm to do and how I'm to think and feel and all those things. So there is a releasing energy. This is a really big thing. There is a lot of hype about it. Whether you know a lot about it or not, it's not really relevant. It's really just about being open to releasing what is not helping you, what you don't need to hold on to anymore. So first, I want to start this reading with a pause, and I want us to take a minute to prepare for the reading, and I'm going to lead us in a prayer so that we can really take in what we're supposed to know for this day. So, God, I pray that you would help us right now let go of old stories and our fears and those things that are not helping us grow. Lord, help us to release addictions, release old patterns, old stories that replay in our head. I pray that you would help us to let go of others' energy that we have been carrying it's not even ours, that we just release that. I pray that we would be open for what you have for us in this reading and for this Lionsgate. You would help us to evolve and grow and reconnect with ourselves and with those, like with other people perhaps. God, I just pray that you would help us to be in the place that you want us to be, and that means letting go. And it's a hard message. It's something that's said very frequently, but I'm asking for my viewers, for myself, as I do this, that you would show us where we need to let go. You would guide me in what is standing in our way, and that you would be with my viewers during this Lionsgate. Amen. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start, but I was clearing the cards and the energy before I started this video. So I am first going to ask the question, what needs to be cleared out first? That's the first thing. I know with tarot, a lot of us want to know about love. We want to know about our career. We want to know about like what's coming for us. We need to find out what needs to leave us in our energy. Okay. So I'm compelled to this one. And I'm going to move these out of the way. So I'm going to be using this tarot deck, and I keep in my pretty rose gold box here. I'm going to use that. Start with an oracle card. Move these over here. Okay, so here you go. This is the Faceted Garden Oracle deck. It's beautiful. Okay, so get these out, and we'll start. Thank you for watching. card, please. Oracle card. Show us the energy right now of Lionsgate, of what needs to be cleared during this time. This is Oracle card, please. Oracle card of what needs to be cleared out. What needs to be cleared out. What needs to be cleared out from our energy, from our body, our minds, our emotions. Please show us what needs to be cleared out. It's coming yet. I'm going to turn it this way. I take flyers. Sometimes it takes a bit, but you want to, it's trying to come out. Okay. Consciousness. Woo, beautiful. Okay, let me get one more, please. Bloom. That's right. Okay, put this down here. Okay, so Oracle cards. We have consciousness and bloom. Okay, so if you look at this card, you see the third eye opening here, and you see this speaks of alignment. It's exactly what I just prayed. Look at that. There's looks like olives, look like olive trees growing on here, and it's in the desert, but it looks like the sun is rising. This lightness is what consciousness is. We have things in our subconscious that come up to our consciousness. And this really is a great oracle card, because this is exactly what Lionsgate is about. And so this is the general energy right now for this reading that I'm about to do. And to bloom, it seems that this woman here she's holding back, but there's flowers around her, especially in her mind. And it just really goes with this consciousness card of evolving and blooming. Though, you know, maybe you're someone who loves plants and flowers. I know I do. Maybe you have not ever felt like you have bloomed, like you've been your full self. And that's what I just prayed for. So I'm really stunned and excited about what we're gonna find out here. So those are oracle cards. For right now, I'm gonna put this over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started here of what needs to be cleared out. It's very important we do this. I'm gonna shuffle 3 times. 1, 2. Make sure the deck is clear. Again, my name is Grace with Grace Happens Daily. You can email me at gracehappensdaily@gmail.com. I do private readings, and I also am open to comments and other questions you may have. Okay, so we're going to start with, let's move that up a little bit. Okay, what needs to be cleared out of our energy, this Lionsgate? Oop. That landed like this. I'll put it like that. I'm not sure. It kind of feels like reverse energy. So I can read the cards. I read the energy. You know, these are cards, but, you know, for a card coming out like this, it's sideways where this energy is in motion, is that I can also read it, whether it's up or down. Sometimes it can have reversal energy, even if it's up or likewise. So I read the energy. It's not just reading the cards and what's on the card. It's what is each card saying, what is the group of cards saying, and then what is the overall energy. So I'd like to give a really like bird's eye view, and then give details as well. So just so you know a little bit more about me and how I do things. Okay, what needs to be cleared out? What needs to be cleared out? Show me. So I know that we're coming to a higher level of consciousness and that we are going to bloom. That is what is overall energy. Okay, all right. It's Eight of Swords in reverse. We get some more. The Death card. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Please. Ooh. Justice in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. One more. Ooh. Oh my goodness. That flew out really hard. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. So the overall energy of this reading is the Queen of Pentacles. These here are the messages. I don't know if I made that clear with the Oracle decks. Messages of how I read is that it's setting us up for the reading. Okay, so you kind of know where we're starting. And this Queen of Pentacles here is a very nurturing person, a very strong, practical, down to earth. You can count on her. Usually has a family. She's married. So that's overall energy of this reading as to when I asked what needs to be cleared out. Okay, so let's look and figure out what this is saying. This is reversal energy. I'm going to put it that way. Okay, so that's the Knight of Swords. Eight of Swords. The Death card. The Death card is my favorite. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a quad Scorpio, and I just love the Death card. But people sometimes can see that in a negative way, and I think it's actually a great card. Ten of Wands in reverse. Releasing. Okay. There's release energy here. Justice in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Fool card. This already I'm getting is progressive energy. Okay, it tells a story, and there's a story behind this Queen of Pentacles as well. All these things need to be dealt with to get to the Fool card, a new beginning. I can tell you that much so far. Okay, so with the Knight of Swords, there's this restless energy, okay? I'm getting ADD, ADHD, OCD, diagnoses that make people preoccupied in their mind. I'm getting anxiety, bipolar disorder. You may struggle with those things. You may think you have it, or you actually have been diagnosed. Or you could just be a restless person right now because you are holding on to things that you're not to hold on to. So you are feeling very unfocused and burned out, and you feel like life is a bit unpredictable. You here are, it's like you're trying to accept something different about your life, about you specifically. You know, the Eight of Swords is negative thoughts, being restricted. And this is a releasing of that. So that's good. That's good. But this next to this card here, it's this restlessness. And here we have the Death card. So it's building. I can feel this energy building, starting here and going into the Death card where there's an ending to this. An ending to, like, this is the major start of the reading. So that restless energy that you have, perhaps even I'm getting like, You're restless because you're confused about your finances, or someone broke up with you, or you don't know what to do about a relationship. It can cover any of that, but I'll stick with also what I said about those with a diagnosis that create a restlessness. And so you're trying to release that restlessness here, and that creates an ending, okay? So there's a shift here with the Death card. An ending, a transformation, a transition. This is wonderful because we ask, what needs to be cleared out? What needs to be cleared out is your restlessness, your impulsivity. It could be that you need to be on medication and you're not. It could be that you need to be in counseling to work through your restlessness that is actually keeping you up at night. I'm also getting that as well. You're not sleeping well. You have like insomnia. And but I'm also getting, you're also very aware of this. It's not like you're like, what? Like you're watching this going, no, I don't know. I don't understand that. You, if this is your reading, you will resonate with that. And you'll be like, yes, I know it's a struggle. I'm trying to work through it. So there's an ending to this energy. And this is the Ten of Wands. Okay. And this is someone, this is someone doing it all. That last major push, someone who's burned out, again, burnout, overstressed. Okay. And it's another thing of releasing that. Okay. Because with the Justice card in reverse, things have been unfair. It's been very unbalanced for you, your energy, because we're asking what needs to be cleared out, okay? Your energy is lopsided. You've been carrying too much. You've been up in your head, okay? So this is in progress. Like this is an energy band that I'm picking up on that is showing me that you are making progress. You are, I think, going to really resonate with this and get some good insight about yourself. But, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this is lack of stability. And with this progressive energy, like I said, now, like I didn't even get to all the cards energetically, but I can just feel it. And with this unfairness, this lopsidedness, there's a lack of stability, and I do not believe it is money, though it is the Pentacle card. I think the instability is emotional and mental, and it's affecting your physical health. Therefore, it's affecting your workplace productivity, and you feel just unbalanced. But there is this real shift here that you release all this. It's like this major release into a new beginning right here with the Fool card. Okay, this is opportunity. This look at the Fool, the Fool. This guy here looking up, and there's yellow. That's happiness. And so with the Queen of Pentacles' overall energy is, this now makes sense because we went through the progressive energy of this is showing that you are in motion of this Wand card. You are in motion of releasing what isn't helping you. Get that, even releasing can be getting help for something you're struggling with. Okay, that's another way to put it. So I'm going to pick this up, and I'm drawn into the deck, and I know when to stop. With my intuition. I'm an intuitive empath, and I read intuitively. So yeah, this is, this one needs to be cleared out. Let's see what it says. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Magician, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment, Nine of Wands, this is gaining courage, making amends, letting go. I'm supposed to stop right there at the Hierophant in reverse. It's important you do this because, although I haven't read these two yet, but look at this Hierophant in reverse. This is about you coming to faith, like into faith, that not all is lost. Your personal beliefs are evolving. Personal beliefs about life, about people, about yourself. And that's actually that's really great. That's a really great card for this reading to come out. But you got the Queen of Pentacles, so this is stability. I believe that all this energy is leading to that new beginning here with the stability, emotional stability, releasing this insecurity. This is real. This is a big time insecurity. Queen of Wands in reverse. You know, it can represent other things as well, but something, you know, this restlessness is making you just scattered and not productive. And so you're kind of withdrawn. So it's like Magician is saying to come out of that and take action here. Create, move, use your skill, use your creativity, and make some movement here. So because you're not feeling that stability like down here. It's the same energy. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. The Judgment card is a new phase, is this reconciliation within yourself. And, you know, people want to say, oh, this is about, you know, reconciling with somebody. Yeah, yes, it can definitely mean that. In this case, though, this is you coming into reconciliation, forgiving yourself, not being hard on yourself, but actually accepting the fact that you're struggling and doing what you need to do to improve. And it's going to take courage. You have it in you to make that last stand, which is what this usually means. You're a bit weary. You want to forgive. You want to let go so that you can come into a place of faith and have freedom. Absolutely have freedom. That is amazing. Gosh, that's really awesome. I want to also pull, I'm not going to ask on a specific card. I'm going to ask with this is my Light Seers Tarot deck. Ask for just some additional information for you. Let me go ahead and clear the deck. Just make sure it's ready to go. That's 1, 2, oops, 2, and then 3. Okay, what do you have? Okay, Tarot, what additionally do we need to know about what needs to be cleared out? What needs to be cleared out? Can you show us, please, in general? Let's see what Tarot gives us here. Look at that Judgment in reverse. That's not letting go. You got to let go. We have the Judgment in the upright. So we have that one. That makes sense. Really connected to this Knight of Swords here. Like a disregard for yourself, being very hard on yourself, like letting go, coming into this higher consciousness so you can bloom, be yourself, but not this, like, the labels that are put on us, the diagnoses that we have can bring shame. And this is like releasing that. So I'm getting, let's see what else. What needs to be cleared out? 2 of Cups, a choice in love. A choice in love that you made that you're not happy about. It's in the upright. It's a wonderful card, but I always have to stick to the question and the energy. A choice you made in love. Yeah, I can always clarify more, but let's see what else comes out. It needs to be cleared out. You see that was sideways. It's emotion. What needs to be cleared out is your lack of happiness. It's in motion, though. It's sideways, so it's going to be upright. Isn't that awesome? Yes. I love that. I'll put it down sideways here. Okay, one more. What needs to be cleared out? Oh. cleared out. This kind of wants to come out. No, it's not right. Okay, one more. I find shuffling the cards so relaxing. I also like listening to other tarot readers, and I find their readings relaxing too when they're talking and shuffling. Whoa. What needs to be cleared out? Now, it came out in the upright, but I feel it in the reverse energy. What needs to be cleared out is your lack of youthfulness and energy and curiosity. Do you see the energy and that like jump and that pep in her step? Okay. Page of Wands in reverse is saying that it's not there. And look at this, the Three of Cups in reverse is saying there's a lack of celebration here. So it's like brought on some, you are dealing with overall anxiety, depression that I think is kind of together, but you, it's kind of hard to, it's hard for you to pinpoint that. Like you feel anxiety and depression at the same time, if that makes sense. Like you're down, but you're being down makes you anxious. What's after this? Three of Cups, Seven of Wands is not putting up a wall, so that's good. Releasing that, releasing. You know, this is what I'm getting here. Releasing. Now that's getting specific here. There's a story. Justice again in reverse. Oh my gosh. You've had your heart broken. So there's no movement. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, all right. This is what I just got. There's a lack of celebration. Lack of camaraderie. It's a breakup energy. Not putting up a fight. You're going into self-love because you've offered your cup before and you got hurt by a King of Pentacles. This energy is somebody. A King of Pentacles in reverse, someone who's not stable. Put you up in your head. So this has been like a trigger. You've been triggered by a relationship, someone that made you feel this way, exactly how this card looks. Interesting. And therefore, the scales became unbalanced. This is more the back. This is the backstory here. This is different. The Hermit card, you know, upright, it's going within, sitting in silence like this person is, getting insight. But this is not. It's like you don't have that insight. You don't know what happened. It's like something went awry and you're hurt. You got Three of Swords energy here. This is heartbreak with someone who that you still love. He feels like family. And there's no movement forward. Okay. Okay. All right, pick these up here. Oh, that was heavy. There's a story behind that. Okay, I'm going to ask one last thing. What is your advice? Not your advice, I'm sorry. What is the advice for us as we clear out the energy? What is the advice? And a couple cards here. What is the... deal with unfinished business. This wanted to come out too. Oh, we just saw that. And repeating cards are significant. That Justice came out twice reversed. Unfinished business with what has broken your heart. It seems like you need to have a conversation with somebody. There's unfinished business with that. And at the bottom, getting a new perspective about it. That's the shift right there. Okay, that's the advice. And that's how we let go. We get a new perspective. We do, we're not to resist change. Because if we don't, we're going to stay sad and we're going to stay confused. And then we're not able to make a choice. And then we can't manifest. There's betrayal energy there. Yeah, okay, it gets ugly. This is important. This is really, really important. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. It got heavy, I know. I'm going to do some more readings. But remember that tarot is all about self-growth. And this Lionsgate is about you getting courage. So I really pray that this is giving you courage to approach your life in a way that there's forward movement in what you can do, and that you'd be able to release this hurt and do what you know to do when you see this. I see it as a conversation. That's just what came to mind. But thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.